Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time you decide to watch this video. My name is Robert, I'm with Suitcase Junkies, and today I just wanted to kind of go over summer vacation, basically, what to expect if you're flying through the airports this year for your summer vacation. A couple things that you need to keep in mind is that you need to make sure you give yourself enough time to get to the airport. Check your airports, make sure they're not doing construction or anything like that. I know here in Houston where I live, our airport, Bush Intercontinental Airport, they are doing construction, and wait time for drop-off has been pretty long since summer started. Make sure you give yourself enough time to get to the airport in case there's any traffic or anything like that. Basically, just if your flight leaves at 9 o'clock, you should be at the airport by 7 o'clock. You need to give yourself enough time. And just remember, those of you going to travel internationally, a few items please don't forget, especially your passport. Make sure you have your passport. Double check your passport. Make sure you have it with you. Check the requirements of the country you're going to, because there are still some cities that have not lifted the full COVID restrictions. So you may either have to get a test going in, or you may have to fill out a medical form that they have that you go online and you enter in all your information and upload vaccination card, answer a few questions about COVID. There are still some countries that are doing that. Just be diligent of what you need to go to that country. Make sure you have enough money. Make sure you check, your exchange rates and everything. It might be better to get your money over there before getting it over here. Me personally, I like to get my money when I get to that country. I go to one of the booths over there and exchange my money over there. Domestically, it's really not much you have to worry about since we lifted the mask ban on the U.S. aircraft. Again, I just say, just make sure you get to the airport on time so you can catch your flight. You don't want to either be stuck in line trying to get to the drop-off area or stuck in line at the TSA. And another thing, TSA pre-check, me personally, I think is a good thing to have. You can also get clear, which will also help move you to the front of the line along with your TSA pre-check, or you don't even have to use the TSA pre-check. If you don't want to, you can just go on the regular line and use clear as well. I have global entry, so I get TSA pre-check along with my global entry when I come in internationally. If you travel a lot internationally, I suggest global entry. I don't personally do clear. To me, I think it's a waste of money, but that's up to you. It's what you prefer and what you think is best for you and your family. So I just want everyone to be safe, and I just kind of wanted to make sure that everyone knows summer's here. It's going to be traffic getting into the airports, especially if your airport is doing the construction like here in Houston. Pickup too. Long lines for picking up passengers as well, especially with the construction here in Houston. That I do know. My suggestion is just to get here a little bit earlier than their flight is due in, so you won't be in a long line waiting to pick them up. I want to give you a couple general rules of thumb. Just remember, a lot of people don't know, and they see that your flight leaves at 9:30. That doesn't mean you can show up at the gate at 9:30. That means that plane has to be pushed off that gate at 9:30 to be on time. Most airlines will start to unseat customers at 15 minutes before departure time, and then they'll clear their standbys. At 10 minutes before departure time, they're going to go down on the jet bridge and they're going to close that main door at the top of the jet bridge to be able to close the aircraft main cabin door by at least 5 minutes before departure to ensure that the airline has an on-time departure. And that is pretty much basically how most of the airlines run. So just remember 15, 10, and if you're not at the gate by 10 minutes before departure, pretty much probably not going to get on the plane. So just keep that in mind. I just want to kind of put that out there. I work for an airline. I see a lot of people showing up at the gate at 10 minutes before departure time, and that door is closed, and we're already down there closing up the main cabin door in the airplane. You're not going to get on. They're not going to reopen the door. Just don't ask. They're not going to open the door. I just want everyone to know that make sure you get to your gate on time. Like I said, get to the airport on time. Enough time to get through any kind of traffic. Enough time to check your bags if you're checking bags, and enough time to get through TSA security checkpoint. Other than that, I think that's all I have for right now. Just again, be safe. You wear your mask if you want to. You don't have to if you don't want to. Thank you again for allowing me to bring our group and our travel experience to you. And you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And we really would appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button, like our videos, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss a video. Thank you again for joining us. We appreciate you, and have a great day. Oh, I'm gonna say one more thing I just want to touch on real quick. Dress appropriately. Dress appropriately at the airport, or really basically when you're in public. I'm really not gonna say any more than that. Just wear the appropriate clothes. With that being said, I hope everyone has a safe and fun summer. Travel, travel, travel. As we always say here, travel safely and enjoy life. And we'll see you on the next video.